Hey guys, welcome back. Today it's another voiceover of a training session with Mango, Mango the foal. If you don't know who he is, then I will put a video up in the top right corner, or you can go and check on my channel if I've forgotten to when I'm editing, which I'm editing now, but blah, 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 you know what I mean. So yeah, here I'm just kind of stroking him. I do quite a lot of that, just stroking him, giving him scratchies, talking to him, saying good boy, well done, it's okay. Just so he gets used to me touching him, that gets used to my voice, gets used to me being there, and kind of gets to know it as a nice, calm experience. So I also went on to his right side, which he's kind of a little bit more nervous with things on his right side. He's like always a bit more comfortable with things happening on his left, so it's really good to practice on both sides. Then here I went back to his left side, and I do a bit of chucking the rope over his back, which is just a good sort of like desensitizing thing that is kind of a good foundation that a lot of people do with their horses. So yeah, I do quite a lot of speeding it up here so that it's not boring, and I did do this yesterday, or well, the day before, in this training session, so this isn't the first time I've done that with him, because he would have reacted very well if it was like that. But yeah, I'm overall quite impressed with how he reacts to stuff, and I also did it on his right side because, as I said before, it's good to do it on both sides. They're a little bit more time-lapse so that it's not boring for you guys. But like, as you can see, he's really good standing still. He is quite sort of tense, and obviously he's not the calmest he could be. And there he did a little spook, which there it is in slow motion, which if you're working with young foals, especially ones that haven't had very much contact with humans, you will get the spooks, and I decided to keep it in the video because I need to keep it real for you guys. Training horses isn't always just it doesn't always go perfectly well. There will be spooks and often a lot of bucks, kicks, sometimes horses trying to bite you, so very good to keep it real. That was because I did something a little bit different. I came towards his face with the rope, which he just was like, ah, what are you doing? With the rope towards his face, which then I just did a lot of practice with it, just so he learnt that to kind of calm down. There I kind of stepped back to give him a little breather, and then I came back to it, all with pressure and release, and then, because he was being so good, I gave him a treat there. And then I just did loads of stroking him so that he learnt that it's not going to hurt him, and it's all fine when there's a rope touching his face. So I went back on that side again, did some more. There it is a little bit more zoomed in because I went off the camera a bit. So yeah, just loads of stroking him with the rope. There's a little treat for the good boy. Yeah, so now I got out a lunge whip, which is another just desensitizing. I don't think he's ever seen a lunge whip before, so he reacted very well for that. With that, I don't know if he's done anything with that with his owner before he came here, but he reacted really well, just literally standing so calm. And then there he did a little kind of jump. It wasn't exactly a spook, but he just kind of flinched, because I started kind of doing slightly bigger movements, and it made a bit of a louder noise when it hit the ground. And then I sort of saw him start to tense up a bit, so I just slowed down a little bit. But I mean, he was reacting so well with that, to be honest. Like a little baby who doesn't know what's going on, I just think he reacted so well with that, so I was really proud of him. I gave him a treat and a little sort of rest, just a bit of a break to say good boy, give him a breather, kind of reset. And then I kind of did this kind of wiggling with the, like, I sped it up there, but like it was kind of just wiggling the stick so that the rope at the end kind of wiggled a bit, and again, he reacted so well. Like, that would be so scary for a horse. I mean, it could look like a snake, or I don't know, but I just think he reacted so well. And then I went on to his right side. I was kind of, yeah, on his right side there, and putting it over his back, stroking him with it, doing a bit of kind of swishing it about. It is sped up. He did another little spook there, which kind of the best thing to do is just ignore the spooks and just keep going. Obviously, if you're doing something that's absolutely terrifying them, maybe go down a notch and then slowly work your way up so you don't terrify them. But yeah, like, it was only a couple little spooks that he did in the whole video, and I think I'm just so proud of him. He is so little and so brave. So there, I did some more swishy swishies with the stick, and then I gave him lots of face rubs and gave him lots of scratchies, making sure to finish on a good note, because I always like to start and finish on a good thing so that he always associates it with positive stuff, and the little scary bit in the middle, hopefully it makes it a bit less, not quite so bad. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye!